Hey guys, this is Bronco Baddie back again, and in today's video we are going to be here with the F150LED's Gen 2 Raptor grill kit. And so if you see here on the back of the box, this is the 5-light kit. In the box we do have our main wire harness. Next we have our Grille LEDs, and this is just going to be 1 out of 5. This is the LED splitter, and this is just going to connect over here to the lights. Like that, easy peasy. So there are 3 ways that you can install these. First off, you could splice into a headlight wire. Second, you could tap into a fuse for the headlight. And lastly, you could wire it into your switches. For today's install, we are going to tap into it though.
And for that, we're going to be utilizing this 10 amp fuse that's closest to the firewall.
First, we have to remove all of these clips. And for that, I am just going to use this screwdriver. Sorry, I'm actually really prying in there.
Okay, she got the top part popped out, and then after that you just need to grab and they've come right out. So after you get this top piece off, you're going to want to take off this T25 Torx screw that holds in this plastic lip that blocks this upper light portion. So after you take off all the screws on the inside of the lip in the back, you can deattach this piece from this piece and easily route your wires together. Just like that, very easy, especially with the electrical ratchet. And then you have a total of 4. So I lied, there was actually 6. There's 1 hidden underneath this middle tab all the way in the back. But after you do that, you can see your grill can move. This is not how you remove your grill. If you want to remove it, you take off these 4 bolts over here. I believe they're 10 mils, but we're not trying to remove the grill. But if you did, it'd be those 4 bolts, and you just pop the tabs all the way across the bottom. That's it, just 4 bolts and pull. But all we're trying to do is just being able to route our wires through, because that's more than enough clearance. After that, you grab your light. These are 3M sticky tape applied. They're not just pop-ins. So you're gonna clean this off with the alcohol pads that are included in the kit, and you're gonna stick your light inside there from back here. So let's see. We might have to pop the grill back a little bit, so let me go ahead and do that. All right, you can see I just popped the pins out, just pulled very lightly. And if you come in here, you can see there's a few more down in here. So all you do is just pull the bottom out. We don't need to, like I said, for what we're doing. So next, I haven't cleaned or applied 3M tape yet, but your light's just gonna sit just like that after applied a little bit higher with the tape, so almost correctly in the middle. Alright, so next we're gonna take one of the 2 alcohol pads that they sent. They're a good size, so you should be able to clean it all. And we already marked which holes we wanted, so we're just gonna go in and clean them up. And we're gonna skip every other hole to reach what we want. Alright, all done. Alright, now we're gonna route the very first one. Peel off the sticky foam piece. There you go. And I just put pressure on it for a few seconds to hold it. Now it's good. It's not going anywhere. All right, now that we got all 5 in, you can see they're all 3M'd in. There is a slight gap underneath, as you can see. It's not really gonna bother me any, but it would be nice to fill that gap. But now we have all our wires up. We're gonna connect to the splitters, try and route it through here pretty and out of the way of getting cut. And I'm gonna route it through here and back to the fuse panel. All right, I got the wires tucked away. found a zip tie on this second hole, and then one zip tie right in the middle to keep the wires out of the latch. And then I just tucked all the rest of the wires right here at this gap because there is a ton of extra. There's enough wire to go from the grill all the way to the back of the truck. And then I routed the wire underneath this pin, over underneath that bolt. I'm gonna run it through the frame and exit right through here. All right, so you can see I got it routed right here, going all the way through to the back right here. See, I got the fuse tap in with the original fuse on the bottom and the new fuse on top. I got it routed in through here, got the ground routed, and it goes to this original bolt. I did the solder and then the heat shrink on top. Let me go back over here. As you can see, the solder, heat shrink connector. This is a 13mm bolt so that you don't have to go searching for it later. I did have to notch the fuse panel lid so that I didn't crush the wire. But all I did was drill a hole and then take diagonal cutters. I mean, you're never gonna see it. It's gonna be faced to the back, so you won't see it anyway. I routed my ground underneath the hood cable release just to try and keep it as clean as possible. I'm ended up taping this ground back to that wire. Again, I only use the cheapest tools so I can show you all that it is possible. You don't spend a lot of money to do it. You do not have to pay a shop. This was a $6 wrench set at Harbor Freight. This was a $4 electrical tool stripper, a $10 pliers set, a $10 heat gun, and then like some $5 solder or whatever. So really not expensive. You can do it yourself. You don't need to pay someone or shop hundreds of dollars to do this install. This is how it looks. Let me go ahead and turn the vehicle on and show you what it looks like.